Now to President Trump's trade war, China retaliating, adding 125% tariffs to U.S. goods. The surcharge going into effect overnight, and ABC's Selena Wang is here in Washington at the White House now with this major development. Good morning, Selena.
Hey, good morning, Gio. The U.S.-China trade war is only getting worse. It's become a standoff between two global superpowers, and neither side is backing down. In fact, China is hitting back with 125% tariffs on American goods. Those steep tariffs go into effect today. This morning, the U.S.-China trade war heating up. Starting today, American goods entering China face a staggering 125% import tax. Beijing firing back after the U.S. imposed a massive 145% tariff on all goods from China. President Trump optimistic he could reach a deal with China's leader Xi Jinping.
I have great respect for President Xi. He's been, in a true sense, he's been a friend of mine for a long period of time. And I think that we'll end up working out something that's very good for both countries.
But Xi Jinping defiant, warning that America will only isolate itself. China's finance ministry saying the U.S. would go down as a joke in the history of world economics if Trump keeps piling on the tariffs. The U.S. imported nearly $440 billion worth of goods from China last year, everything from clothes to electronics. Take the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which currently costs $1,199. UBS estimates that could soon increase by $950. Consumers already feeling the squeeze, and businesses are too. Amy Rutherford owns this toy store in Alexandria, Virginia. She says virtually everything she sells is made in China or with parts from China. What's the maximum price increase that this panda could go up to?
I mean, if it goes up to 145%, it's an $80 panda.
$80 panda at the maximum.
Yeah.
How do you see all of this affecting your business and sales?
Well, if it's an $80 panda from 32, then that makes a big difference. People aren't going to want to pay that.
And China's retaliatory tariffs could hurt American farmers the most. China buys more American soybeans than any other country. U.S. farmers exported nearly $13 billion worth of soybeans to China last year. In Williamsport, Ohio, Scott Metzger, a sixth-generation farmer, fears China will now buy their soybeans from elsewhere.
It could have long-term consequences that we may never gain back from it.
As of now, the White House says there are no negotiations happening between the U.S. and China, but Trump officials say that more than 70 countries have reached out to try and negotiate trade deals with the U.S. during this 90-day pause on most tariffs. But even with this 90-day pause, American consumers still face the highest effective tariff rate in more than 100 years. Whit.
So much at stake, and we saw how the markets reacted this week as well. Selena Wang for us. Thank you.